All right, this is Aztecs with Haymaker TV, and right here we have Pita Garcia from the RGBA. Man, how you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Yeah, how you enjoying this Texas weather, man? Not really?
Hot, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I was just like sweating the whole time, man.
It's different.
Yeah. So, all right, man, what can you tell us about this fight coming up with Bam, bro?
It's a good fight. Tough fight. Cafu is a great, he's obviously a world champ for a reason. He's a big puncher, a good counter puncher, so should make for an exciting fight.
Yeah, I think he's probably like the dangerous, right? Because I know y'all got Martinez coming up. Y'all don't want to overlook Cafu, but he seems like he could be more dangerous than him. And then you got the other champion, Bill Balloon, or something like that. Yeah, but I think he's probably like the most dangerous fighter.
I mean, just for the fact that he's a big puncher, he's a good counter puncher. His shots are a little out of the ordinary. Like, he's kind of wild with with some of his combinations and stuff. It just makes him a little bit more dangerous. I don't think he's the best guy in the division. Obviously, I think that's Bam, but aside from Bam, I think Puma's probably the next best fighter in the division. But the most dangerous, I think, would have to be Cafu, just because of his punching power.
No doubt, no doubt. And he's fought, in Japan too, so he knows what that,
he's gone to enemy territory to he went there to win his world title. So you got to give him a lot of respect for that, and that's why Bam trained as hard as he did, because we know it's a very dangerous fight. It's a very tough fight.
Yeah, no doubt. And you're working on getting on Bam's corner. I know your dad, he's in Vegas right now, right, for Fierro, but I heard that he had to pull out the car, right?
Yeah, he had some trouble with his weight cut this morning. My dad decided to pull him out. He had to go to the hospital, but he's doing better now. I was on the phone with my dad. He's doing good, but yeah, the decision was made to pull him out of the fight.
Yeah, man. You always got to think about the boxer safety, man. It is a dangerous sport. So what would be this, like, your third fight that you're working on Bam's corner? Because I know sometimes your dad gets busy. They got other fighters.
I've worked every single one of Bam's fights.
Every single fight?
Yeah, I think I've worked every single one of Bam's fights. If I'm not there, like, I think I've been at every single one of those fights. Maybe a couple fights that I missed or whatever, but I've been in the corner for most of them. Yeah.
Okay. And also, man, what do you think about some of the coming fights coming up, man? Tomorrow you got Pacquiao versus Barrios. What's your take on that fight?
I think Barrios should win, just the youth. I think Pacquiao, coming off of his loss to Ugas, which was years ago already, and the performance that he gave us there's no reason we should think he's going to perform better years later with no training, you know what I mean? Like, he took however many years off after the Ugas fight, and he hasn't been active. It's just more wear and tear on his body. He's older, he's slower, his reflexes, everything there. I mean, I don't really care, for that fight, just because I'm a fan of Pacquiao, and I don't, that's what we're gonna see on Saturday is not Pacquiao anymore. You know what I mean? It's just a shell of himself. So Mario Barrios should, it's good for him. He'll take advantage. We've known Mario just because of the connection with Bam, Josh, Hector, Tanahara, all the guys that we've had. And he's a cool dude, man. So I'm happy for him. He gets a good name like that on his resume. I think he should win pretty comfortably.
And what do you think about the Fundora and Tszyu rematch, man?
I think Tim Tszyu's the overall better fighter. I think Tim Tszyu should be able to win. I thought the first fight he lost it because of a freak incident with the elbow and it hitting his head or whatever it was. But the big old cut he had on the top of his head that diminished what his abilities and stuff. I think in the rematch, even though since that fight, Fundora has looked a lot better. He's had better performances against better opponents and stuff. We obviously saw Tim Tszyu come back and get stopped against Bakram. So, but I think I like Tim Tszyu. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's one of the best fighters at 154, and I think on Saturday night he pulls off the win. I'm pretty sure he's probably the underdog for this one, so it'll be an upset. But I think I'm picking Tim Tszyu to win.
Yeah, I was picking the same thing too. Some people were looking at me crazy, like they're like, nah, he took the big.
The first fight was still close, but and with a cut like that, the way how he was bleeding, and there's no way he was 100%. Like, as the rounds were going, he was just getting weaker and weaker and weaker. But I do think he's the better fighter. I think he's a better fighter than Fundora. I think if both guys are at their absolute best, I think Tim Tszyu's the better fighter, and I think he will come out victorious on Saturday.
Yeah, no doubt. And I just want to say congratulations to you, your dad, man, because I know your dad just recently got inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame, man. And I'm pretty sure his victory is your victory as well, man, because I know you and your dad, your grandpa have been putting all that work in together. So all the hard years have been working, has been paying off. And also, how's that new gym that y'all just opened, man? I've been seeing it on,
It's nice, man. The gym came out sick. State of the art, everything, from the bags to just everything, man. It's a beautiful gym, beautiful location. We got a lot of kids that we're training. We've got over like 250 kids that we train in the afternoons. Me, my dad, Felipe, Chepe. We got like 4 other young coaches. Junior Temo, Flavio, my little brother Alvin that help us. So it's 8 of us coaching, and yeah, it's been good, man. It's good that we opened up to the public like that. Like I said, we got like 250 kids in our classes, and yeah, it's going good, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's definitely a big achievement, man, for y'all, man. I'm so happy for y'all, man. Hopefully, one day when I go to Cali, man, I get to check it out for myself, man.
Yeah. Now that we got that new location, it's open to the public, in the afternoons from 4 to 8 p.m. We're open. Anybody can stop by whenever they want.
Nice. Well, I definitely will be stopping by if I get to go, man. And but that's it, man. Thank you so much for your time, Peter.
Thank you, man.
All right, bro. Be safe. Thank you.